I think everyone who works in forensics has the same goals, right, which is fair administration of justice. Errors in forensic science have two consequences. One is falsely imprisoned people, but equally important and sometimes forgotten is when a mistake is made, sometimes the innocent person goes, or the guilty person goes free. Everyone has an interest in somehow figuring out how accurate we are and trying to improve the objectivity and accuracy. And so I think CSAFE is trying to bring that to the conversation, and though originally I'm not sure people wanted to hear it, increasingly it's true that they do want to hear it.
The problems we're working on are very complex, and in some cases we're starting from almost zero, if you will, collecting data, understanding what to measure, coming up with models for those measurements and so on. So these are complex problems.
We've really laid down an important foundation that did not exist before. We've built these partnerships, we've gotten the research moving in ways that hadn't been happening. So we've laid down this really important foundation. We've definitely seen results come out of it, but we're now in a position to watch it really take off.
There are some questions, for example, in the digital evidence project I work on, where you couldn't ask these questions before because you didn't know the effects of the data. You might have thought about doing some experiments but you didn't have the data. And now that we have the data, we find we can answer some of those questions and yet ask new ones. So I'm hoping that this will continue in the digital evidence area and promote good statistical solutions to these new problems that are cropping up.
The impact that CSAFE can have if we give it more time is that it can actually literally change the culture of forensic science. It's succeeded in demonstrating that there is science in forensic science, a question that was on the table when CSAFE was formed. And it's answered that question in several areas, and now we need to let it mature, and we also need to create a culture change of those going into forensic science, of those currently in forensic science, and those who will do future research in this area.
I think I'm excited to see how many more projects they're going to undertake. Because when I first got invited to attend and be on the advisory board, we were only looking at a couple projects, and they're expanding and they're getting the data together quickly. And I think I'm excited about the level of interest that people have in the work.
I'm really excited to see the deployment of the databases we've been working on. I'm excited to see the projects that we've been working on over the last couple of years start to get into the next phases of development. And I'm also really excited to see the new projects that we're starting. Like, we have a new handwriting project going on. I'm excited to take part in that.
The results that we're seeing are so incredible. What I would really like to see is kind of continued validation of the methods and expansion of the methods, and really be at a point where practitioners could actually start using this and implementing it, not just when they come to visit and see how it works, but we could actually say, hey, you can actually do this, you can scan these bullets, you can look at this algorithm. And I think we're actually getting relatively close. A lot of different kind of pieces of this project are sort of coming together.
This is work that we have started, but I think is going to continue for many, many, many years. The hope is that after CSAFE 2.0, there will be enough of a base for other people to pick it up and take it even further. I'm excited about everything that's coming out of CSAFE.